Hello everyone, welcome back to another banging episode of Talking That Nonsense with your host, me, Michael. Looks like we're on our 51st installment of Talking That Nonsense, never my wildest dreams. The hardest choices sometimes require the strongest of wills. I don't know, it's just, we're just talking today. We're talking about why. You know, it's funny. People ask why, like, as if nowadays questions are going to truly get answered. They're not. It won't. Nothing will ever get done. Problems will never get solved. Let's talk business. You have a worker that wants to do work versus a worker that does not. Worker decides he's had enough. This is the one that slacks off, by the way. Decides he's had enough and calls it quits on the job. Ultimately, nobody cares that he's gone. But the job wants him back. I don't know, man. Hear me out. Let's think about this for a moment. With that worker there, productivity was at an all-time low. It's not like he does everything. This worker has a set task that he keeps bouncing off of. Simple task. Same thing. You have from 7 o'clock to 3:30 per se. Let's take a wild guess. Out of the blue. Or 8 o'clock to 2:30. The point is, that's the time when you start, that's the time when you get off. And you have a task that you are to spend not the entire day on that specific task, but do things that correlate with it. Okay. Think of it as an assembly line. You have a car that you're putting together, and it goes down the rest of the assembly line. Think about it this way. Imagine sitting there working on one piece of a car instead of completing that bit of the car and sending it out. And for another one, you're stopping the process and only prolonging the assembly of said vehicle. So it would normally take a person, a well-seasoned person, not even, to complete that car in an hour and a half, for example. That's whatever on that car needed to be assembled before it went out the door. Point being, for it takes somebody an hour and a half to 2 hours to complete, takes said person in question 3 days. And it ain't that hard. 3 tasks to do, and then you can send it out the door. Now, I'm not one to sit here and be all like, well, I don't want to tell you guys how to run your business. I would hate to do that, because what do I know? But think about it. You have a worker that is willing to work, no strings attached, do his job with a smile on his face, versus a worker that slows down productivity by 35, 40, 50% in that division. You call for the worker back. Nobody else wants the worker back. But listen, let's think about this. Think about this. Everybody else is think about how smoother the assembly line would move if said worker was not employed there anymore. Just step back and think about that for a moment. You have choices. I mean, as the boss, of course you do. Who doesn't like their choices? Anywho, the choice, think about it. You bring this worker back that nobody else wants back. Okay, you got the worker back. Now what? Things go back, unfortunately, to the way they were before productivity rose. So yeah, you brought the worker back that everybody else, that is a pain to everybody else's rear. I don't know, man. Yeah, you brought him back. Yeah, you got what you wanted, but at what cost? To your business. Very vague. Don't think about it right now. Think about how said person will affect you in the long run. That person, whoever. This goes for all businesses, because every business has it. That one person that does nothing major to contribute to the cause of the company, and everybody's like, he's better off gone, she's better off gone, they're better off gone. But the boss somehow, for some reason, gives them another chance. Still see the light in him. He or she does this pretty. No, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. Point is, your pockets will suffer. You will suffer. The business will suffer. What more do you want? What much more do you want? Listen, they say a worker's habit carries over from previous jobs or at-home life. Something that I'm really beginning to think is a real thing. You think about this for a moment. Habits stick. They're habits are called habits for a reason, you know. You go to one place, that does not mean that doesn't mean your habit will disappear in the other place. You bite your nails at home, you go to work, you go to school, you bite your nails there. You know what I mean? Habits. What else do you want? This person has been told their work ethic is suboptimal, bog standard. Listen, for those bosses that desire to rehire those people that are slowing down production and productivity, think about how will it affect your pocket. Think about how it will affect the company's pocket. Think about how it will affect the rest of the personnel in said building. Think about it. There's a person that nobody else wants around. That's going to put everybody else in a constant funk. Productivity is going to slow down because the overall morale, the overall mood is shifted because it's one person. Not because this one person is here and I said, no. Well, now it is. But it's because this one person don't do their job. And everybody down there busts their butt. From start to close. All the time. It's bad when you have a singular person almost like, well, yeah, the balance of the company or the balance of whatever that be. Restaurant, company, lies in the balance. But one person that doesn't even know what's going on half the time. Hmm. Think about it. And when you see an admin figure make that decision, and you're like, it's a no-brainer. Get rid of them. But they bring them back. For what reason? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Just think about how better everything would be. This goes for the job. Do you have a procrastinator? Let's say you work at McDonald's or any other. Let's say McDonald's. Simple. Let's say you work at McDonald's and you have that one employee that is a slacker, the procrastinator, that does below average work, sits around on their phone, vaping, all that good stuff. Your average deadbeat, almost. Got a job somehow, but that's besides the point. I digress. So you have that type of person within the workplace. You want that and you want your McDonald's, you want your Burger King, whatever fast food joint I said, to be the best in the area. And you think it will run smoothly if everybody, acts like a part of, like if everybody acts like a part of a well-oiled machine or clock. Imagine this. Everybody else, you know how a stream goes. How a shave goes. Imagine everybody else is going with the stream and that one person is going against the stream. That's how it is. It's going to cause a disruption. It's going to cause disarray. It's going to cause displacement patterns. It's going to cause a fush. It's going to cause something. You know what? Give me a moment. I have to think about this. Go away, I'm recording. Go away, I'm recording. In my shorts? Yes. Because it's not like I have a camera on. Okay. Alright, I am back. It's a conundrum. How do you... That boggles my mind. Just do the work. You've ever been, if you've had a job, these are my employments, people's that's at a legitimate job. What constitutes as a legitimate job? When you're on payroll. Alright? But you've had that one person, we all know him, we all love him. That one person that works hard at not doing the job. You know what I mean? That person that works so hard at not doing their job, they're just, not being there. And to put it in simpler terms, they could be a good person, They could be a great person, but they just suck at that specific job. I don't know how you could suck at McDonald's, but for example, you suck at McDonald's. So it's one thing, you affecting, yourself by not doing your job. It's another thing, you affect the business slightly. But it's in a whole nother can of worms when you affect everybody else at work. Well, how is the way I perform affecting how everybody else performs? Oh! Let me explain. The way you perform shows. If you were working for any job, construction, like it just goes with any job. You work in any job, alright? Any job. If somebody else sees you sitting on your butt, for example, while that other person that's seeing you sitting on your butt is working and has been working their butt off all the time, how do you think that person's inclined to feel? You know what I mean? How do you think that person's gonna feel? Happy? Sad? Annoyed? I know I would feel a little bit annoyed. And they get this sense of just annoyance. So then someone has, and especially, it's not, that doesn't mean it's right, but they get that mentality, oh, if they could do it, I can do it. And as soon enough, everybody else is doing it. And bingo, you got a knot in the business. You got a knot in assembly. So you alone set the tone. And it's not just for said person, that's for everybody. So if she did it, then it's going to be the same thing. If he did it, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. Goes both ways. Affects everyone. It's sad, but it's true. Try to sit down and you try to conversate. Admin tries to conversate. Get to the root of the issue. So we can get back doing what we love. Doing what we do. Or anything like that. You know what I mean? And it's one thing when you try to confront them. Not yelling, not cussing. not doing all that extreme stuff, but actually legitimately trying to help. And they take it as, oh, being attacked. Oh, you're just telling me off because yada yada yada. No. If you want to call me telling you how to do something correctly and the way you've been doing it is incorrect, then you're fine. I guess I'm insulting you. I'm just saying, you know? That's people nowadays. Fortunately, that's how some people operate now. I don't know how. The more I sit back and think about it, you know? When somebody that's already doing something goes out their way for the guy to give you advice on a job and not completely leaving you in the dark. I mean, it's one thing if you're not new to the job and you're a senior and you're making these mistakes on the job, simple mistakes that new guys make, okay? Not simple mistakes that everybody makes. That, oh yeah, you know what happens to some of it. No, simple mistakes that new guys would make. Two questions: who trained you, and how much did you listen to? Or what have you been smoking? What hallucinogens did you digest before shift? You know? I'm serious. I'm serious. Is that hard to believe? No, just imagine this. You're at work. You're a waitress, okay, for Olive Garden or I don't know, whatever the heck you want to be a waiter for, a servicer for, and you're out there waitressing tables, servicing them, I don't know, doing all that good stuff. And there's this one waitress that is never out on the floor, that is never out actively dealing with customers. The one person that's either shuffling in the back somewhere, in the walk-in freezer, sitting down on boxes in the storage closet, on their phone all the time, talking with other employees, on your phone, sitting around, or just like moseying around, fake working, you know what I'm talking about. You go over there, you move a box, you set the box down, then you go over there, pick up another box, set the box down over there, then you pick up the box you just moved over there to move back over there where the box previously was, and you get the other box that you put over right there next to the other box, and you put that box right there. Then you leave the area, go back, go do whatever on your phone, then go back to the area, move the box over there, back to the previous spot, back where the previous spot where the other box is, then you get the other box that was over there right next to the previous box, you put that box right next to the box that you had with next to the previous box, next to the previous box, then you get that other box and you move it back to next to the previous box, where the previous box is right next to the starting line, then you get the other box that was next to the previous line or next to the previous line. Then on top of that, when you're out of that, then you put those two boxes back. Then you put those two boxes back up there. Then you grab something else like, oh, well, let me grab this card. Then I'm going to move this card over there. Then you're going to put this box on top of the card. Then you're going to move the card back there. Then you move the box over there right there on the shelf. Then you're going to move the card back over there. Then you're going to get another box. Then you're going to put the box on top of the card. Then you're going to move the card back over there with the other box. Then you're going to put the other box right next to the other box. Then you're going to move the card back. And then you're going to go over there and look like it right with the other boxes. Then you're going to put the card back over there with the other two boxes. Then you're going to get the two boxes. And then you're going to put one box on the card. Then you're going to move the box back over there. Then you're going to put it on the other shelf like that. Then you're going to go back with the other. Then you're going to go without the other card. Then you go over there. You're going to put the other box on the card. Then you move the card back over there with the other with the first box like that. You're gonna put the card away. Then you're gonna go away, and then you're gonna go do something else. Then you're gonna go do something else that is so simple. You're gonna go you're gonna go inside the kitchen. You're gonna walk around the kitchen, walk around the same kitchen, walk around the aisle, sit there, look at the sink, wash non-existent dishes, wash non-existent dishes. And then you're gonna walk into the walk-in like you're doing inventory or something. You didn't do inventory. You sat back there, you popped a vape, and you looked on your phone. Then after that, you walked out. Then you're over there. Then you're doing the same thing. Go back to your previous spot, down to the beginning. Then you over there. Go over there to pick up one box, move the box over there to the other side. Then you get another box, and then you move over there to the other side. Then you get the card. Then you get the card over there. Then you put the box up on the card. Then you get put the other box on the card. Then you get the card over there. Move the box over there to the shelf. Put the box on the shelf off the card. Then you get the card. Then you move the card over there with the other box. Then you put the other box on the other side. And then after that, you put the box away. Then you get the other card. And then you put the card away. After that, then you get the cart, and then you move the cart back in there. Get the other box that was on the other side, pick up that box, put that box on the cart, then you get over there, move over there. Take 40 years to get to the cart on the other side. Then you go to get the other, you get the other box that is on the cart. Then you move the cart all the way back over there to the starting line. But no, you have the boxes on there. So oopsie daisy, I totally didn't mean to have the box that was over there on the other cart that was over there on the shelf. So now I'm gonna have to redo all that, but in hyperspeed. So then I'm gonna have to go all the way there. Oh no, the cart with the boxes don't go over there. So let me just take a simple task that would take me only a couple minutes to do. Let me prolong it as long as possible. So I'm gonna get the cart. We're gonna cart over there. So you got two shelves, and you're gonna get the box, and you're gonna put the cart over there. No, then you're gonna get the box, and you're gonna put the cart over there. But no, you got two boxes. It's only two boxes. Technically, you could just move the cart over there, right in the middle, put one box over there where it belongs, put the other box over there where it belongs, and after that, then you're done. But no, you're going to sit there, move the cart closer to one side, put that box over there, act like you're doing something with the box. After that, after 15, 25 minutes, there you go. You're done with that. And then, oh no, then you get the other box and you push it all the way to the other side. You get the box over there, do the same exact thing, act like you're reading numbers on it. After that, you get the cart. Then as you're walking away, you go, oh no, I think the box is in the wrong spot. So instead of being a competent person, picking up the box and just moving it over there, you're going to get the cart. You're going to bring the cart back over there. Do the same exact thing. Bring the cart over there to one side, get the box off the cart. No, get the box off the shelf, put the shelf right next to the shelf. No, you're going to get the box off the shelf, move the cart over there to the shelf, put the box on the cart, move the cart to the other side that is with the shelf, take the box off the shelf, put it on the cart, move the cart back to the middle, then you end up getting the box that is actually supposed to be on the side, then you get that box, put it on the right side, get the other box, put it on the other side, then you move the cart out the way. Then after that, oh my god, then you're done. Or my favorite is when you go to one area, look around it for 50 seconds, make it look like you're looking for something. After that, then you go around the area one more time. And then the next thing you know, you've ran 40 laps around said restaurant. Then you're like, okay, then you check the bathroom. Then you check the bathroom, you go in the back, and then you do all this other stuff. No. You go back to his favorite spot in the whole wide world. You go back to the shipping area, and you go sit there and mess around with the two boxes. So, oh no, you get the card again, you get the two boxes. Oh, but it's not two boxes, but it's three boxes this time. Nope. Oh no, a fourth box. So this is how it's gonna go. You're gonna bring the card over here. You're gonna roll up one box, go to the other side, get the second box over there, get the third box, go over there, get the fourth box. Then, now, as you go back to go put the boxes somewhere that they don't even need to go, they're actually full boxes, but you're just driving around you're driving around with the car, making it look like you're busy. So after that, nobody's gonna bother you, because if you look busy, 99% of the time, nobody's gonna bother you. So as long as you look forward and look like you're actually doing something important, nobody's gonna bother you. That means the management, nobody's gonna care. As long as you look busy, they do not care. That's what they think, but they know that you're not busy. They know that's the same cart that you've been mucking around with for the past 3 hours. They know that's the same two boxes that have been on the same shelves, only a couple feet apart from each other. But oh, look at this. You added two more boxes as if you were actually shifting and moving things around. No, you didn't. So then, as we sat there and watched on the freaking cameras, as you get the box, you bring it back in the sleeping area, then you get the box, then you put it back on the wrong shelf, you put it on the right shelf instead of the left shelf. Then you get the other box that's supposed to be on the left shelf, and you put it on the right shelf. And then you put the one that's supposed to be on the right shelf on the left shelf. Then you get the fourth, then you get the third one that's supposed to be on the left shelf on the right shelf. And then you get the right one, and you put it on the left. Then you got your boxes all mixed up. So then you leave, and then as soon as you leave the room, you're like, oh no, I got them mixed up. And you go back, and you get the one that's supposed to be on the right, put it all back on the thing. Then you put the one that's supposed to be on the left, that one to put on the right, then you put it back on the card. Then you put the one that's supposed to be on the right, then you put that one back on the left. But no, you get all the boxes, put them back on the freaking cart after that. Then you're backing up. Then you're sitting like, oh no. Then you might pull out your phone for a couple minutes. Check your phone. Act like you're doing something important on your phone. Then after you get off the phone, might hit a sip of your vape or something. I don't freaking know what you do. Bring the cart back over there. Put the first box on the left area, what it's supposed to be. Put the second box on the right area, like it's supposed to be. Put the third box on the left area, like it's supposed to be. Put the right box on the right area, like it's supposed to be. Then you take the cart back out, then you route again. Next thing you know, it's dang near the end of your shift. So then you actually start doing closing duties, but you do those sloppily. You go sweep the floor into a pile, then you leave the broom and dustpan right next to the pile of garbage, as if somebody else is supposed to fix it. So then you do that. Then you go take out the trash. You just bag out the trash, put it right in front of the trash can. Don't even bother putting a bag back in the trash can. You just take the bag out of the trash can. Don't even wrap it up or close it or anything like that. You just put the bag outside of the trash can, leave it for somebody else to do. And after that, you go get the cleaners out and everything like that. You bring the cleaning cart to the bathrooms for them to be cleaned. Don't clean the bathroom at all. No, matter of fact, he's the type to person or she to bring the cart, clean the cart to the bathroom, spray it, and do all this other stuff, but just leave the cleaner laying in the sink, laying inside the toilet, and then you just stop midway, then you leave. Then after that, you go do something, then you try to go back to go sweep up something that you started, then it's already gone. Then you go over there to the bathrooms, 15 minutes later, then it's already done. And then after that, you're like, oh no, I don't know how to work. And after that, I am done. Get it? No, you didn't. I know you didn't. My lungs burn. That wasn't the point. You have a job where you get paid a good amount of money. A great amount of money. That's all you're asked to do, is to do your job and do it right by them. That's all you're asked to do. You're not asked to do anything in the middle, in the end, beginning, 3/4. What now? You're just asked to do what you have to do. You're just told to do what you need to do. Okay? So why not focus on what you need to do? When you have a job where you're legitimately getting paid good money, and you're just mucking about, when you're doing a task that will normally take somebody 1 hour and a half to do, and prolonging it 3 days, that's a problem. Or what if that person's seasoned? You're doing a job, doing a task that should only take you an hour and a half, an hour and a half at most, and prolonging it 3 days. Within that time, you should already have like 5 of those things done. What if you're seasoned? I'm not seasoned. I'm new. If you have a new guy outpacing a senior, not even a senior, if you have a new guy that's been outpacing an old guy that's been there for months, it is a problem. Oh well, he must like the job more. Well, I don't understand why you would be in a job that you don't like in the first place. And if you truly don't like your job enough to the point where you don't want to do your job, to the point where it's affecting everybody else, then maybe you should go look for another job. What's your problem? It's not rocket science. It's simple work. You just have to put it in. That's too much like right. Everybody just expects a paycheck, right? And one of my most favorite quotes. One of my most favorite quotes. I'm a quoting man. I love to quote things. It's nice. I'm not one to judge the quotes that come out. What? One of my favorite quotes of all times are, all this time I thought I wanted a job. Turns out, I just wanted a paycheck. If that does not sum up said person's priorities, I don't know what else will. This is terrible. You need to do better next time. A lot better. There's not much you can do anymore. Everybody's done turned their backs on you. thought you would get a paycheck. Turns out, you're getting none. You lose. And it looks like our time here has almost expired as we hit the 35-minute mark. You probably wondering, this video is probably intended towards somebody. I know they won't see it, but it's more of a warning. It's more of a, I tried to warn you. Not just me, but 3 others. Some jobs, most jobs, you walk in with something and you leave with something. You walk in with something and you leave with nothing. Why don't you go out and do something that you enjoy? Go outside. It's like a blazing 99 degrees outside. So go out for a run, go to the track. I need to get my fat body back outside and start exercising a little bit more. And also remember, there's, many things you do. Bike riding, push-ups, go sit-ups, running, go to the gym maybe, go to the pool, get a couple laps in. Because at the end of the day, nobody's more important than you. Then again, my name is Michael, and you've been watching Talking That Nonsense. Also, when you have a job, a job, don't be that guy. Have a good day, everyone.